Today I have with me a very special guest, a YouTube sensation, a phenomenon, a wonder. It's Grackle in the Reprezent studio.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming.
And thank you for inviting me.
How are you feeling on this fine day?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling alive, and I'm feeling like it's such a pleasure to be here.
Oh, it's wonderful to have you here. Now, Grackle, you're not only a sensation, but you've also done a lot besides YouTube. Not only have you modelled for huge names, you've also created an army of arguably the most wholesome following in all of the internet, in my personal opinion.
They're a great bunch.
They are.
Yeah.
You're a comfort YouTuber to many, and you have also just dominated the baking space, the food space, any review, anything that needs checking out, any opinion, a solid, trustworthy opinion. Grackle's your go-to gal. Fashion, brands, hotels, the lot. What type of video do you enjoy making the most?
I think anything, to be honest, anything, because I like the fact that I can just film whatever I fancy that day. So if I do want to go and try out a hotel, and if someone sends me a message and they're like, Grace, I need an honest opinion on this, I'm your gal, and then I just think, okay, I'm gonna go and test that out, and then I get to do exactly as well what my audience want to see as well. So then I know it's like a bit of both, because I'm like, I want to do that, and they want to see it as well. So
That's where the authenticity comes from.
Right.
Fantastic. Now, we're riding off of the back of the Jubilee weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we love a bit of quintessential British tradition,
Mm-hmm.
you and I.
Yeah.
And we've done some things together prior where we have tried and tested afternoon teas
Yes.
in London.
Many.
Many.
To be fair, we've got a plethora under our belt.
We do. We have single-handedly scoured the entire city of London to find the best and worst afternoon teas. But in your personal opinion, because I think we might differ here,
Right.
what are your top 2 afternoon teas?
Okay. Well, 100% our dear friends, the Mandarin Oriental.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember its name. How awful.
What?
Mandarin Oriental.
That's it. That's the hotel.
Right. Okay.
In Knightsbridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
one.
lovely.
And they have these little sandwiches that are like in the shape of a comma, and they're just fantastic. Never dry. I've never had a dry sandwich there.
Never.
And the second one, I'm going to leave that open because I'm actually trying a few this week.
Heck.
I am.
Heck.
So I'm leaving it open because I've had a few dire ones in my time.
Go on then. My next question was actually, what is bottom of the barrel? If you're speaking to anybody who wants to try an afternoon tea in London, do not go. Danger zone. What is the danger zone?
Do we name and shame?
Absolutely.
Because we're both in this one together.
Totally.
Okay. Claridge's.
I thought that was going to be up there with one of the top ones because
Yeah.
I second you with the Mandarin Oriental.
Yeah.
Never have I ever felt more cared for, more looked after.
We were there for hours.
Hours. They actually started preparing for dinner.
And
The
I asked for
after-
some chips. They said they could hook me up with some chips if all the sandwiches and cakes weren't enough.
No, they
I
did.
was ready for something salty.
And they literally, you just feel like you're dining on a cloud. There was,
It was
no
so bizarre. And do you know what, right? I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because my
Oh, you're
sister
good.
went and she was the one who was like, Grace, this is the best afternoon tea. And I've had so many people recommend it. So I'm going to say it was just a day where it all went a bit Pete Tong. However, I will go back one time and I'll give them a second chance. London.
You are very good. You've got a wholesome heart. That's why she's got the most wholesome following. So those are your 2. I think as well. What about value for money one?
Oh, you know what? I went to actually afternoon tea yesterday.
Heck, just fresh experience.
I will say it's a regular occurrence.
Lovely.
And I went to the cheapest afternoon tea, and it was actually Cafe Rouge. And you know what? You got a lot of bang for your buck. Not a cake in sight, more tarts. It was of the tart variety.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it did. The sandwiches were phenomenal because it was French bread. It
That-
wasn't a dry Hovis slice. No shame to the Hovis.
Go on, because
It
what
serves
is
its
what is
place.
French bread in French? Because I know you've been trying French. Go on.
Baguette.
Whoa! Ding, 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 ding. Wow. Honestly, we've gone international now. Any French
International,
people?
baby.
Café Rouge. There we are.
Oh wait, isn't bread petit pain? No.
Petit pain.
Petit pain. What's that?
I don't know. Petit pain.
That's bread.
Du pain, du vin, du boursin. That's all I can say on the French.
Better
Right.
than I am, and I did a week's intense course.
You did. Now, you love to do a challenge on your channel as well. So I thought, why not bring the challenge spirit to this very studio?
Exquisite.
To the radio.
My ears have bricked up. They're burning in this headphones, but they've already bricked up.
So we are going to play a challenge game, whatever.
Right.
But it's a combo. It's my own spin on things. So I'm going to I've given you a pair of headphones.
Correct.
You're going to listen to a song. And then I'm going to put a minute on the clock. And I'm going to ask you questions, but there's a catch.
What's the catch, Anna?
You can only answer with the wrong answer.
Right.
Okay.
Oh no.
Wrong.
Wrong.
And if
Not
you
right.
so for example, right? If I say what is your name? And you say my name is Grace. Wrong. You can't, that's wrong.
Right.
So you
Wrong.
so you can only say the wrong answer.
Okay. Now, can it be as far-fetched from the answer as possible? Like, if you're asking for my name and I say bottle, or is that just too
No,
crazy?
that's perfect. That's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. But you
Yeah.
have to try and figure out what question I am asking you, even though you won't be able to hear me.
Okay.
And now we are sat at quite a distance, so good luck to you. Get your eyesight.
I'm getting the headphones on.
Yes, go on then. Right,
Okay.
picked it on. Right, this is it. Let's play a game.
Let me do Taylor Swift.
Grace and I just went to a festival and we saw Ellie Linebear live. If you don't know who she is, check her out. She's phenomenal.
My favourite in the world. Okay, I'm going for Taylor Swift.
Right, can you hear me?
We accidentally pressed play.
Oh.
Yeah? Oh, sorry.
Too loud. Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you, but I can see what you're saying.
Okay, that's good. That's the point. You don't need to shout too much.
Too much.
Too much shout.
Too much. You can hear it.
Yeah, just maybe I'll turn your volume down.
What?
No, nothing. Don't worry. Right. Okay, I'm going to put a minute on the clock. A minute on the clock.
A minute on the clock,
Yeah.
people.
She's got it right. Ready? 3, 2,
I'm stressed.
1. What's your name?
I can't read your lips.
What's your name?
What? Bottle.
What radio station are we on?
Pink.
Name a fruit.
Badge.
What's the queen called?
Repeat the question.
What's the queen called?
Repeat the question.
What's the queen called? We've got another 30 seconds. Name an orange vegetable.
Cabbage.
Name a country where English is spoken.
Paris.
Name a social media app.
I'm gonna need that one again.
Social media app. Social media
Tinder?
app. That's wrong.
I can't see what you're saying.
Do you know what?
Can I pause it?
Yes, of course, we're done.
Oh wow, crikey.
That was stressful.
That was so stressful. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
That's perfect though, because technically you could have just said any word that I wanted to say.
Yeah, but then you said that I got one right.
Yeah, because I said name a social media app and you said Tinder.
Stop it.
What are the chances of that?
Would you consider Tinder a social media?
Well,
app?
this is the debate, would you?
No.
What is social media?
It's all a
If
lie.
anyone's going to know, it's going to be you. It's a lie.
No, yeah, social media is just all a lie, isn't it? Everything's fake.
Well,
Wow, sorry.
arguably social media is an app where you can share your social life and the intention is to share things about you and engage with others. So, hello, Tinder, fix that box.
Okay, fair enough. But isn't it that people said that social media was originally created for people to escape the real world, but now people have to escape social media and go into the real world? Don't people say that?
That is not only profound, but deeply moving and a perfect ending to an excellent time. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
I highly recommend that if you have not watched any of Grace's videos, type in, that's typing, to YouTube, Grackle, check out all she has to offer across all social media platforms, and continue listening because we've got lots more in store on the rest of the show.